Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed comparison of two budget smartphones, the Xiaomi Redmi 5A with the 10RD. So these two phones are priced starting at 4,999, and there is another variant for the Redmi 5A which is priced 6,999, while the 10RD also comes with a second variant which is priced 5,999. So which is the better device out of these two devices in the budget segment? Let's find out in this detailed comparison. So let's first have a look at the specifications. So both the devices come with pretty good specifications in this price segment. Both are powered by the Snapdragon 425 quad-core chipset. 2GB RAM and 3GB RAM variants are available. 32 and 16GB storage available. We have 3000 mAh battery on the Redmi 5A, while it's 3500 mAh battery on the 10RD. Now the Redmi 5A comes with a smaller 5-inch display, while the 10RD comes with a 5.2-inch display. Both the displays are HD panel. Now software also we have Android 7.1.2 out of the box on both the phones. We have MIUI 9 on the Redmi 5A, while it's a stock Android on the 10RD. So now let's go into the detail aspects. Let's first have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that the Redmi 5A is a better looking device out there. It has slightly better finish, and overall design looks pretty good in the budget segment. While the 10RD is does not offer anything new in terms of design. It looks a bit dull when compared to the Redmi 5A. So our choice in terms of the design will be the Redmi 5A with a slightly better build quality and overall finishing. The power and volume keys are on the right side on both the phones. You can see the charging slot. The micro USB charging slot is at the bottom panel on both the phones. We have a 3.5mm audio jack on both the phones at the top panel. Additionally, we also have an IR blaster on the Redmi 5A. The back panel houses the camera unit. We also have a fingerprint scanner on the 10RD. Now, if you look at the other options, we have on-screen navigational buttons on the 10RD, while it's a capacitive touch buttons on the Redmi 5A. Now, next up, let's talk about the display. So both the phones come with an HD panel 720p display, and both are quite good in terms of display performance. Neither of them have any protection offered, and the viewing angles and overall clarity looks quite good on both the phones. But we feel the Redmi 5A has slight advantage over the 10RD in terms of the overall display performance. Now both the phones have a pretty good touch response as well. Now let's talk about the software. So this is one area where these two devices differ a lot. Both have Android Nougat out of the box, while we have a custom UI on the Redmi 5A. This is the MIUI 9, which offers lots of additional features. We have second space, dual app support for themes, we have app lock, and a whole lot of features are included in this UI. So if you're looking for a customized UI with a lot of additional features being offered, then the MIUI perfectly fits that. It is one of the really good polished UIs available in smartphones. So MIUI 9 offers a lot of additional features as well, and this is on top of Android 7.1.2. Now if you're a person who loves stock Android, then the 10RD is the obvious choice, because it does come with the stock Android. No additional apps are included other than a couple of apps from Amazon. So that's the UI. You can see that pretty much stock UI, no additional features being offered, and this is slated to get the Android Oreo. So that's the software aspect of these two phones. So we'll leave it to your viewers to decide whether they want the MIUI 9 or the stock Android. Now talking about the performance of these two phones, so both run on a Snapdragon 425 quad-core chipset. Both are coupled with either 2 or 3GB RAM, offering 16 or 32GB storage variants. Now we feel that both these devices offer decent performance in day-to-day tasks. Neither of them had any issues in terms of performance, and did a quite good job overall in day-to-day tasks, and there was absolutely no lags or issues. But when it comes to gaming, that's where the Redmi 5A has an edge. While the Redmi 5 is not a really great gaming device unless you can play in medium graphic settings, but on the 10RD, the graphic settings are set to only low, and you can't change it to high graphic settings. So gaming performance, there is an edge for the Redmi 5A. Now both the phones come with a dual SIM cards for GLTE and VoLTE support, and both have dedicated SD card slot as well. Now the call quality on both the phones were pretty good, and no major issues, and speaker performance was decent on both these devices. Now talking about the cameras, so we have a 13 megapixel rear camera on both the phones, and LED flash and 5 megapixel shooters on both the phones. Now the camera interface, we feel the Redmi 5A has definitely an edge over the 10RD with a bit more options and features included. Now talking about the camera performance, we feel the Redmi 5A has slightly better overall performance in terms of the camera department. The colors and overall sharpness level is so slightly better on the Redmi 5A when compared to the 10RD. The results are more pronounced when it comes to low light captures. The 10RD was a bit more noisy and the focusing was a bit of an issue on the 10RD, while the Redmi 5A did a decent job altogether in terms of the camera performance. So we feel in terms of the camera department, our choice is the Redmi 5A with slightly better camera performance. Now the selfie performance again was better on the Redmi 5A. Both have 5 megapixel cameras, but Redmi 5A did a slightly better job in terms of selfies. Now finally talking about the battery, we have a 3000 mAh battery on the Redmi 5A, while it's 3500 mAh battery on the 10RD. So obviously the 10RD has a better battery life and slightly overall better performance was from 10RD in terms of the battery department. Now summing up, which is the better device to buy here? So we'll just list out the strong points of these two devices. First, Redmi 5A. Redmi 5 has a better design and build quality. Display also feels slightly better, a good customizable software. Then camera was slightly better and overall looks quite good as well. So that was the strong points of the Redmi 5A. Now talking about the strong points of the 10RD, it has a slightly bigger display, and if you're looking for bigger display, then this is a better choice. Then we have stock Android and slated to get the Oreo update. That's an additional feature. Then we have better battery life, and also additionally we also get a fingerprint scanner on this device. So if you're looking for the fingerprint scanner experience, then the 10RD is the perfect choice, and 10RD is slightly cheaper than the Redmi 5A when it comes to the top end variant, that is 332GB storage variant, which is priced 5,999 for the 10RD, while it's 6,999 for the Redmi 5A. So both these devices have their own pros and cons. So based on these advantages, you can choose the better device out of these two devices. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. If you plan to buy these devices, we will share the link in the description of this video. You can use our link and buy the device. So this is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.